Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to successfully apply winged eyeliner. All you're going to need is your favorite liner, a makeup wipe, and maybe even a small concealer brush like this. My favorite eyeliners to use are like a paintbrush applicator, so something like this. This one is from Wet n Wild. These ones I just find are a lot easier for me, so use whatever is easiest for you. The tips I'm going to show you works with any, like if you're using a liquid, if you're using like a gel eyeliner that comes like in a pot like this. It's really going to work for anything. Okay, and tip number one, I like to do my eyes, especially if I'm doing eyeliner, before I apply my foundation. It's going to make it easier to clean up your liner and to just make everything a little bit more crisp. If you have your foundation on already, like I do right now, it's gonna mess up your foundation and you're gonna have to go back in and clean it up. But for the purpose of this video, I just put my foundation on first. I did everything and just saved the liner for last so that I could show you guys. So you want your mirror directly in front of you. And what you're gonna do is start with the wing first. I always start with the wings first because that's what's hardest to get even. So get the hardest part out of the way so everything else is easy. Okay, so to create that wing is you're gonna want to follow your lower lash line and just extend it out. And this part is kind of one of those things where you just have to just go for it and do it fast. If you pay too much attention or try to really get it perfectly, you're gonna mess up. Okay, here we go. And use a light hand for this too. So I just really quickly did that line, and you kind of want to use a soft hand to create that flick. Instead of going directly into that liner, you're going to create the wing on this side as well. The reason you're going to do that is because once you create that line, you can check and see if they're even, if one is higher than the other. It's easier to clean off a line rather than if a whole like eyeliner that's already done. Let's go ahead and do the other one. Look directly into your mirror and extend the lash line. So it's not perfect, but it's pretty close. You want to also make sure that you make a pretty long line. It's gonna look a little crazy probably right now, but once your eyeliner is finished, it doesn't look that dramatic. I'm just gonna extend this one a little. Okay, so now you can go ahead and start to create your liner. This part is always a little bit easier. It's not as hard as getting your wing and getting them closely, like as even as possible. Go where you want your wing kind of to start. And I'll bring it down and make like a triangle like that. And then fill it in. Here where you have that little dent is where I'll push down on my pen and then just drag it across. Just like that. And then fill that in. So I have my basic wing down, and then I'll just extend it into the eyeline, into the inner corner of my eye. And just bring those two together. And then just make sure you're filling into close to the lash line so that you don't have any gaps. So now is where you can go in and perfect anything that's not super even. If you want to make your liner thicker and then just give it like the finishing touches. I'm going to bring my eyeliner a little bit further into my inner corner. And just look down into your eyeliner or into your mirror. You never want to have your eyes closed, because if you're doing your eyeliner when your eyes are closed, it'll look completely different when you open your eyes, especially if you have hooded eyelids like mine. So I like to do my eyeliner while my eyes are open so I can see what it's going to look like as my eyes are open, because that's what matters. And don't worry if you don't have your liner super sharp and have it super pointy. I'm going to show you how to get it really sharp once we're all done. Now we're going to go ahead and do the exact same thing to the other eye. We've already created our wing, so I'm just going to take my pen here in the middle kind of, and make that triangle. And this one always comes out worse than the other. So it looks like that. And then I'll just kind of just elongated it to make it sharp. And then go ahead and fill that in. Okay, so now my basic liner and wing is done. I'm going to show you how to get these corners a little bit more even and sharp. You're going to take your makeup wipe, and this is why I like to do my eyes before my foundation, because we're going to go in and take some foundation off right now. Wrap it around your pointer finger, and with your finger you're going to go directly underneath that liner and just go up and get it super sharp so you're cleaning up the edges. And then this, with whatever makeup remover we have left, is when I like to go in with a brush, and I'll just kind of sharpen up even more. Just like that. And then you want to kind of clean up. You're going to get some black kind of, you know, like going into your temples. Just clean that up with your brush. And I'll zoom it in, but you can see how sharp that looks. And that's why you don't do your foundation first. Now let's go ahead and do the other side. Okay, so see how that line went like all the way back? Just take your brush and blend it out, but leave a little just on the point of your liner so it looks super sharp. Kind of like what we did on the other side. If you took too much off, just use the very, very point of your brush and lightly flick. So see, that's a lot easier to clean up than if you were to have like your whole eyeliner finished and you had to wipe one off to make the other one even, and you know, that's when your liner gets thicker and it just turns into a whole hot mess. And there is your perfect winged liner. So I do have two different eye shapes. Everyone does. Your eyeliner is not going to be perfect. It's not going to match. But the main thing is that they look like, what is it, sisters, not twins, same as your eyebrows. Remember that when it comes with eyeliner, it does take a lot of patience and a lot of practice. Nobody is born knowing how to do eyeliner. We all need to start somewhere. So just keep practicing and you will get it down. Again, these tips and techniques help with any eyeliner formula, and they work on yourself or if you're doing eyeliner on somebody else. This is the way that I do it on my clients, and I just find that it's so easy. This is my favorite way to do it, and it has worked for me, and I hope that it works for you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below what you think of this video and any tips that you have that could help somebody else, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.